Joe, what's up, man? Just got back home from school, going over some footage from last week, um, getting this video in earlier, and will be public, not private or unlisted, I guess, is having problems too. So, I guess we'll get into this. So, we are currently 3 weeks out, which is fantastic. I'm getting excited, I'm getting pumped. Squats felt pretty good this week. Was dealing with a little bit of the hip pain prior. Not mainly in the squats, mostly in the deadlifts still. But it's nothing so much that like it hinders my. Well, it does a little bit, but not like I can't finish the workout. Um, Lately, I don't know why. I feel like I've been coming forward a little bit too much, especially during these later ones, like that one. Um, I think that's more or less a bracing issue, which is why this wasn't the day I decided to loosen up my belt. That was the next day, I believe, or the next squat session. But I think loosening up the belt actually helped me a little bit more, and that I can breathe a little bit more into the belt instead of relying on it to kind of keep me in place. Um, but yeah, those felt pretty good. And then the bench after. I did forget to record the 195, but butter like usual. Um, Trying not to let these dip forward or backwards on me as much. Trying to keep them smooth and controlled, which I think I did this week. And then the deadlifts bumped up the weight as well. Uh, Still with the tight belt. The next session that you see will be with the loosened belt. But these feel pretty good. Um, like usual, really trying to be, like you said, slow off the floor or patient in the floor or patient on the floor, transferring over to a better lifter. So hopefully these look a little bit better. Um, I definitely notice a big difference when I'm patient on the floor than rather when I get a little bit more hyped prior to the lift. I kind of rush things a little bit and maybe miss a couple things, but um, yeah, nonetheless, felt pretty good. Um, Squats after the two eccentric or descend, one of the two, I forget, and then zero, zero. Feeling good, feeling strong. Um, I'm really happy to see where my squad is right now. I think we're in for something good. This is the first day with the loosened belt, and this is 345 on the bar for an 8. Um, I think it moved pretty well. It felt good. It felt really light when I unracked it, which was nice. Getting a little bit of a bounce out of there. I don't know if that's me punching into the hole. Let me know what you think about that. But it felt good. It felt controlled. I felt in control, which is a plus. So then moving into the working sets after, again with a loosened belt, trying to keep my own tempo, being more in control. And I think, let me know what you think, the positioning of my back is a lot better than prior. Maybe not on the last two grindy reps, but definitely on the first note of first couple ones. I think the back angle is significantly better. I started to get a little bit speedy throughout these, mostly just due to being tired and not really taking my time. And then we go into the 400 pull, 405 for an 8. I did play it a little bit safe. I think I had a little bit more in me, but I'm just really trying to kind of keep myself to little checks with my deadlifts, not trying to take things too dramatic. But definitely wasn't patient off the floor like I usually am. Again, I got pretty hyped before this, which is something I need to do. I missed a couple things that I usually do in here, like kind of pulling the bar, and my shoulders were a little bit in front of the bar because I didn't do what I usually do and kind of pull it into my shins. which allows me to then pull it into my shins, kind of pushing me back and leveling me out. I definitely didn't do that here, which is why it looks a little bit shaky, and I think it does get away from me a little bit somewhere around here, but I'll let it play through and you can dissect it. Yeah, back positioning wasn't too bad, I don't think. I didn't see any excessive rounding. I do notice that my shoulders aren't really locked in place like they usually are, and that's just because of me speeding up the process. But look at those beefy arms, though, let me tell you. And then here I was kind of doing the same thing. I don't really know why. I seem to go into like phases when I have like when everything just seems autopilot to me, and then I start thinking about things more, and then it doesn't become as autopilot, and then it starts to get even worse. So hopefully is just a repetition sort of deal, motor patterns. Hopefully I get that dialed in pretty soon. That's what I usually do, and I didn't. But yeah, these didn't feel too bad. I feel like they're a lot harder after you hit an RP 8 and get a little bit hyped and use some adrenaline and stuff like that, and it seems a little bit tougher. Positioning was becoming sort of an issue towards my later sets. I think it accidentally cuts off yet, but a little bit of around there, but I don't think that's anything too excessive. A little bit of a hip rise, and then me coming forward right there. Just not getting the usual position that I'm have been accustomed to. And then here we go with I think the biggest PR of the week with the 3 counts on the 195. Something that's pretty crazy. Never thought I'd be able to 3 count pause 195, which is awesome. I think I will be shooting for hopefully a 240 bench, maybe a little bit higher, because I know I just did 225 butter. I know I can hit 235, so maybe pushing in a 240, maybe 250s. We'll see. These extra 5 pounds on my body weight has definitely been transferring into some good gains. Yeah, they're feeling smooth. They're feeling good. I think I was staying pretty true. Maybe a little bit fast on the last second, but yeah, man. Good week this week. Everything's kind of falling into place. School's going well. Just got a new job at the gym. Yeah, this gym here. Jack in the back was like, yo, I'm all for you, so I want you to come work for me. So I was like, aight. So yeah, got a new job, which is going to be nice. I get to wear J's and sweats to work, which is fantastic, instead of a stupid Arby's uniform. And my schedule actually works out really well with them, because I was really worried that they weren't going to hire me due to my schedule being so tight. But I think when they saw those records and those school achievements, that they were like, oh, we got to have them. But Jack gives me a lot of respect. I give Jack a lot of respect. So he hired me. So J's and sweats to the gym and to work. And everything is going great. I hope school is going well with you. Yeah, man. Peace out.